Hello, good day viewers, welcome back once again. In this video, we are going to find the determinant of a given matrix A, which is a 3 by 3 matrix. We have here, for this column here, 1, 2, 3, the second column, -3, 0, -1, and the last column here, -1, 1, and 2, and each row we have here 1, -3, -1, 2, 0, 1, 3, -2. These are the entries, right? Now we're going to find the determinant. In this video, I'll be presenting two different methods. And I think you guys should comment at the comment section the method which you prefer best. Okay, let's start with the first method. In this first method, I will be invoking the 2 by 2 matrix, how to find their determinants. Remember, if we have a matrix P equals, let's say it is a 2 by 2 matrix, right? So let's say the first column here, A, B, D, C, and D, right? Okay, if you want to find the determinant of P, this is going to be here A times D minus B times C, or C times B, anyhow. Okay, now this will be very useful in the first method here. So for my first method, first of all, let's start with the first entry here. We have 1. Now 1, we are multiplying it by this 2 by 2 matrix here, just this one right over here. So here we have 0, -1, 1, and 2, right? Mind you that the 2 and 3 below the number you're starting with should be ignored at the moment. So let's go to this. So here we have this matrix here, a 2 by 2 matrix. So here we have 0, 1, and -1, 2. Okay, for the second entry here, we have to have a negative sign, and we're multiplying by -3, right? So do not forget that the 3 has a negative sign. Then for these entries below this -3, 0, -1, we are going to ignore it at the moment, right? So let's go to this matrix 2, 3, and 1, and 2. So here we have 2, 3, 1, and 2. Okay, now for the next entry, we have to put a positive sign. Then we have a -1 multiplying the matrix 2 by 2. So this column here, we have 2, 3 under this negative sign, which I'm making use of. We are going to ignore it. Then we go to this matrix right over here. That will give us 2, 3, 0, and a -1. Okay, now, sorry for my sketching of this, whatever. So just sorry that I didn't sketch it well. Now let's just continue with what we're doing. So here we have to multiply. So here we have this equal to 1 into bracket. So let's put a bracket. Then here, remember what I gave you guys here, the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So we can see this times this minus this times this. So here we have 0 times 2 minus -1 times 1, which will give us a -1. Then minus here with this negative sign, so we can just put a +3, then into bracket 2 times 2 minus 3 times 1, right? Okay, now here plus times negative, so we have a negative sign here. So here 2 times -1, right? Then minus 3 times 0. Okay, so here we have this equal to 0 times 2 here is 0 minus -1, which will give us a +1. Then 1 times that +1 will give us 1. Then here we have a plus sign. So here 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 times 3, we have a 3 here. Okay, now what about this plus? So let's first simplify what we have in the bracket. Already we know this is a 0 here. Then 2 times -1 is -2. Minus 0 is -2. -2 times -1 will give us a +2. And when we sum this up, 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. And this is the right answer, right? So this is the determinant of this 3 by 3 matrix given here. Okay, now for my second method, I think the second method should be smarter. So let's see how it goes. So for my second method, Okay, so let's put down the matrix we have. So we have what do we even have? So we have 1, 2, 3 for the first column. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Now what about the second column? We have negative 3, 0, negative 1. So we have negative 3, 0, negative 1. And the last column, what do we have? We have negative 1, 1, 2. Okay, so we have negative 1, 1, 2. Just hope I'm not making a mistake. Now, you know the trick? The first column and the second column, I'm going to write it here. This is 1, 2, 3, and here negative 3, 0, negative 1. But the third column here, we're not going to write it at the back of this given matrix. Okay, now what is the sense of doing this? Well, we can check it out. Well, actually, the trick behind this was actually gotten from what we did right over here. But anytime you have something like this, and after writing this given matrix, the first column and the second column, you can repeat it at the back of this given matrix, right? So now you got the idea. From here, what do we do next? The first thing to do, we are multiplying this. So I think I can circle it. That should be the best. Okay, so this and this, you can see how we are multiplying, and here the second one right over here, and for the final one we are multiplying this and this. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do that. So here we have 1 times 0 times 2. That will give us 0, right? Because 1 times 0 is 0, 0 times 2 is 2. So here we have 2, that is the depth, right? Okay, the depth of matrix A is equal to here 2. Oh, 0. Oh, sorry. 1 times 0 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0. Oh, this is a 0. Sorry for that. Okay, now let's put a big bracket. Then we are adding plus. For the second here, negative 3 times 1 is a negative 3. Negative 3 times 3 is a negative 9. So here we have a negative 9. Then plus. Then the last row here, negative 1 times 2 is a negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 1 will give us a 2. Then we are subtracting. What are we subtracting? Let's go from front here, then down to up, right? So the next one here is this. Okay, and here. Okay, and here. So you get it? So that is how you will do it anytime if you need a shorter method. Instead of doing the whole of this, invoking 2 by 2 matrix. So just repeat the first row and the second row right over here. You just need to repeat the first row and the second row. Then multiply it like that and subtract. So here we have 3 times 0, which is 0 times a negative 1. That will give us 0, right? Then plus. Negative 1 times 1 is a negative 1 times negative 1. That will give us a negative 1. Then here plus. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times a negative 3 will give us a negative 12. Okay, now let's see the magic of mathematics. Let's see whether this will give us exactly the answer we got earlier as 6. Okay, for here we have 0 plus, this is a negative. Plus times negative is negative, right? So this is just like negative 9 plus 2, which give us a negative 7, right? Then minus. Here 0 plus negative 1 is a negative 1 plus negative 12, that will give us a negative 13. Hope I'm right? Yes, of course. So here negative 13, here this becomes negative 7, minus times minus is plus, plus 13, and from here we can switch this as 13 minus 7, and this will give us 6. And here we arrive at the right answer again, and we can see how to solve this without this method. So we can see I presented 2 different methods on how to find the determinant of a given 3 by 3 matrix. Thank you for watching. Please, if you really enjoyed this video, please kindly subscribe to my channel. You can like, comment and share, and do not forget to please join my membership club. Please join this to support my channel, or you can send me a super thanks. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Bye-bye.